Hello everyone. Today we are going to explore one of the most collected U.S. coins, the Kennedy half dollar. We will look at different mint marks like P, D, and S, how coin condition changes value, and which Kennedy half dollars can actually be worth real money in today's market in 2026. Some coins are still worth face value, but others can surprise you with prices reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on rarity, silver content, and grading. Let's get started. First up, the Kennedy half dollar is one of the most recognized coins in United States history, and it was first introduced in the year 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his assassination, and the coin quickly became a symbol of national memory and respect. And by 1978, the coin was still being produced at the Denver Mint, with the D mint mark, and it continued to circulate widely in American commerce, and collectors began paying attention to its design and condition. The 1978 Kennedy half dollar with D mint mark represents coins that were struck at the Denver Mint facility, and these coins were produced in large numbers for circulation. But only a small portion survived in high-quality condition, and collectors today search for examples that remain in good condition. Because most coins from circulation show wear and damage from handling over many years of use, the design of the Kennedy half dollar features the portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse side and the presidential seal on the reverse side, and this design was created by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparro, and it remains one of the most iconic designs in American coinage history, and the 1978 version continues this classic design without major changes. The 1978 D mint mark Kennedy half dollar is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, which means it has layers of copper and nickel bonded together, and this was a change from earlier silver versions which were reduced after 1964. And because of this composition, the coin does not contain significant silver value, but its collectible value depends on condition, rarity, and demand. In terms of rarity, the 1978 D mint mark Kennedy half dollar is not considered extremely rare in circulated condition, because millions were minted, but finding one in uncirculated or mint state condition is much more difficult, and coins that have sharp details, strong luster, and minimal marks are considered more desirable by collectors in the current market. The value of the 1978 D mint mark Kennedy half dollar in good condition today usually ranges from a few dollars to around $10, depending on wear and eye appeal, and coins in higher mint state grades can reach higher values, sometimes between $20 and over $100 if they are certified and graded by professional grading services. Collectors often look for unique features in this coin, such as strong strike details on the hair of Kennedy and clear definition on the eagle on the reverse side. And coins that show full mint luster and no heavy scratches are considered premium examples, and these features significantly increase the market value among numismatists. The historical background of the Kennedy half dollar adds to its popularity, because it was introduced during a time of national mourning and unity in the United States, and by 1978 the coin had already been in circulation for over a decade, and it represented stability in American coinage during a period of economic change and inflation in the country. The Denver Mint mark D coins from 1978 are especially common, but collectors still seek them because many were used in banks, casinos, and general circulation. And as a result, most examples are heavily worn, and finding a well-preserved specimen today requires careful searching through coin collections or dealer inventories. The market for Kennedy half dollars has grown due to increased interest in modern United States coin collecting, and many people now collect entire date runs, including the 1978 D mint mark coin. And demand increases when collectors attempt to complete sets, which raises the overall value of higher-grade examples in the marketplace. Grading plays a very important role in determining the value of the 1978 D Kennedy half dollar, and professional grading services evaluate coins based on strike quality, luster, surface condition, and eye appeal, and coins that receive high mint state grades can be significantly more valuable than those found in average circulated condition. Another factor that influences value is the presence of errors or unusual minting characteristics. And although the 1978 D mint mark half dollar does not commonly show major errors, any coin that displays doubling off center strike or other minting anomalies can attract strong interest from collectors and may sell for higher prices. The coin remains popular not only among serious collectors, but also among beginners, because it is affordable and easy to find, and it provides an entry point into United States coin collecting. And many collectors start with Kennedy half dollars before expanding into more rare and expensive coins. In today's market, the overall demand for the 1978 D Kennedy half dollar is steady, and influenced by silver price history, collector interest, and condition rarity. And while it is not a high-end rare coin, it still holds historical and collectible value that continues to attract attention in online auctions. And coin shops, the Kennedy half-dollar from 1978 with D mint mark stands as a reminder of American history and minting tradition. And its value today depends heavily on condition rarity and collector demand. And while most examples are common in circulation, the best preserved coins continue to achieve stronger prices in the numismatic market and remain an important part of United States coin collections. Next up, welcome to this video about the Kennedy half-dollar from the year 1981 with the D mint mark. This coin is one of the interesting pieces from United States coin history. And today we will explore its background, its design, its rarity, its condition value, and why collectors still pay attention to it in the modern coin market. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963, and it was created as a memorial coin. To honor his legacy, and the nation quickly embraced this new half-dollar as both a circulation coin and a collector item that carried emotional and historical importance across the United States. By the time the year 1981 arrived, the Kennedy half-dollar was still being produced, but its circulation had changed because many people were no longer using half-dollars in daily transactions, and most coins were being saved by collectors or stored in government stockpiles, which makes coins from this era more interesting today. The D mint mark on the 1981 Kennedy half-dollar represents the Denver Mint facility in the United States, and coins struck there often have slightly different production characteristics compared to other mints, which gives collectors an additional point of interest when studying variations in quality and strike detail. The obverse side of the coin shows the portrait of President John F. Kennedy facing left with strong detailed features that represent dignity and leadership, while the reverse side shows the presidential seal with the eagle holding arrows and an olive branch symbolizing strength and peace, which adds deep meaning to the design. The 1981 Kennedy half-dollar was made using a copper-nickel clad composition, which means it has an outer layer of copper-nickel over a core of pure copper. And this structure was designed to reduce production costs while maintaining durability and a silver-like appearance that appealed to the public during the early 1980s. The half-dollar was not widely used in everyday commerce, and many people did not circulate these coins regularly, so large numbers remained in mint state storage or were saved in collections, which affects how many examples survive in different conditions today when we talk about rarity. The 1981 D Kennedy half-dollar is not considered extremely rare in general production numbers, but finding one in fine condition or higher grade that shows strong details without heavy wear can be more difficult, which increases its appeal among collectors who focus on quality. A fine condition coin means that the coin has seen some circulation, but still retains clear major design elements, including Kennedy portrait details and eagle features, although there may be visible wear on high points and slight smoothing of surface texture. But overall structure remains strong and recognizable. Collectors often look for coins like the 1981 D Kennedy half-dollar because it represents a transitional period in United States coin usage, and it connects historical significance with modern collecting trends, and many numismatists enjoy building complete date sets, including this specific issue. The market value of a 1981 D Kennedy half-dollar in fine condition can vary depending on demand and eye appeal, but generally it may range from a few dollars up to higher amounts for better preserved examples, and coins with stronger strike quality or attractive toning can reach more in collector markets. At coin auctions, the value of Kennedy half-dollars from the early 1980s can sometimes increase when certified by grading services, because professional grading confirms authenticity and condition, and this can attract serious buyers who compete for well-preserved examples, which raises final sale prices. Some 1981 D Kennedy half-dollars may show minor minting variations, such as slight differences in strike sharpness or surface texture, and while major errors are not common, even small variations can interest collectors who specialize in mint-era coins or unusual production characteristics. From an investment perspective, coins like the 1981 D Kennedy half-dollar are often considered entry-level collectible coins rather than high-value rarities, but they still hold potential for long-term appreciation, especially when preserved in higher grades and stored properly to prevent damage over time. In conclusion, the 1981 D Kennedy half-dollar is an important part of United States coin history that combines presidential legacy, design, collector interest, and moderate market value. And if you enjoy coin collecting, this piece is a great example of modern-era numismatics worth studying and adding to a collection. Next up, The 1983 D. Kennedy half dollar is one of the most interesting modern American coins, because many people ignored this coin for years, and now collectors search for high-grade examples that can sell for hundreds and even thousands of dollars in today's rare coin market. The coin was produced at the Denver Mint in the United States, and the small D mint mark on the front side below the neck of President John Kennedy tells collectors that the coin came from Denver during a time when the mint was producing millions of coins for circulation. The Kennedy half-dollar series first started in 1964 after the tragic death of President John F. Kennedy, and the American public quickly connected with the design because the coin became a symbol of national pride, honor, and remembrance for one of the most famous presidents in American history. The obverse side of the 1983 D. Kennedy half-dollar features a left-facing portrait of John Kennedy with the words "Liberty, God we trust," while the reverse side shows the presidential seal with a strong eagle holding arrows and an olive branch creating a bold American design. One reason the 1983 D. Kennedy half-dollar became special is because the United States Mint did not release official mint sets during 1982 and 1983, which means collectors had a harder time finding perfect uncirculated examples, and many surviving coins show heavy marks and wear today a normal circulated 1983 D. Kennedy half-dollar in old condition is usually worth around $1 to $5 depending on the amount of detail and surface quality. But cleaner examples with strong luster and fewer marks can bring much higher prices in the collector's market. Coins graded in very high mint state condition, such as MS-67 or MS-68, are extremely rare because most 1983 D half-dollars were stored poorly or spent in circulation, and some certified examples have sold for more than $4,000 at major auctions in the United States. One unique feature of the 1983 D. Kennedy half-dollar is the strong strike quality from the Denver Mint, because many examples show sharp hair details on Kennedy and bold feathers on the eagle, which helps collectors identify premium coins with stronger eye appeal. Another important feature collectors search for is the missing FG initials on the reverse side near the tail feathers, because the initials stand for Frank Gaspara, who designed the reverse, and coins without visible FG initials can sell for much higher values depending on condition. Error coins from 1983 D are also popular among collectors, and these errors include off-center strikes, doubled letters, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and die misalignment errors. And some dramatic examples can reach values between $100 and $800 in today's market. The composition of the 1983 D. Kennedy half-dollar includes copper and nickel with a pure copper center, and while the coin contains no silver, many collectors still enjoy the coin because of its historical connection to the Kennedy series and its growing rarity. In top condition, collectors often use magnifying glasses and bright lighting to inspect old Kennedy half-dollars, because tiny details such as surface marks, weak lettering, and die cracks can greatly affect the final value of the coin when submitted for professional grading. Many old 1983 D half-dollars found in pocket chain are heavily worn and damaged from decades of circulation, but hidden treasures still appear in bankrolls, coin collections, and estate sales, where lucky collectors sometimes discover high-grade examples worth serious money. The market for Kennedy half-dollars has grown rapidly in recent years because younger collectors are entering the hobby, and social media videos about valuable coins have increased interest in searching for rare dates, mint errors, and overlooked condition rarities like the 1983 D issue. The 1983 D Kennedy half-dollar remains an exciting coin for collectors because an ordinary-looking 50-cent piece from the United States can still become a valuable collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars when rare features, strong condition, and unique errors come together on a single coin. Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964 in the United States as a tribute to President John Fitzgerald Kennedy after his assassination in 1963. The coin quickly became one of the most famous modern United States coins, and it was struck in silver in its earliest years before later changing to copper-nickel composition. The Kennedy half-dollar continued production for many decades, and it became a regular part of American coinage even though it was not used heavily in everyday circulation. Many people saved these coins from the beginning, which helped preserve large numbers of them in good condition over time. The 1984 Kennedy half-dollar with D mint mark was produced at the Denver Mint. This mint mark indicates the location where the coin was struck, and Denver coins are often collected separately by numismatists who study United States coin production history. In 1984, the Kennedy half-dollar was not made for general circulation in large quantities because demand for half-dollars in daily commerce had dropped significantly. Instead, Most of these coins were produced mainly for collectors and mint sets, which means many examples survived in uncirculated condition. An uncirculated 1984 D. Kennedy half-dollar means the coin was never used in everyday transactions. It still retains its original mint luster and sharp details, and it may show no signs of wear, making it more attractive to collectors who value preservation and condition. The design of the Kennedy half-dollar features a portrait of President Kennedy on the obverse side, created by Gilroy Roberts, and the reverse design shows the presidential seal created by Frank Gasparro. These artistic details remain consistent across all standard issues of the series. Unique features of the 1984 D. Kennedy half-dollar include its modern copper-nickel composition and its relatively limited circulation release compared to earlier decades. This gives it a different collecting status compared to older silver Kennedy half-dollars, which often attract higher bullion-related interest. Another important aspect of this coin is its grading condition. Coins that reach high mint state grades, such as MS-65 or higher, are more desirable because they show exceptional strike quality, strong luster, and minimal contact marks from the minting process. Current market value of the 1984 D. Kennedy half-dollar in uncirculated condition is usually modest. Most standard examples sell for only a few dollars depending on grade and eye appeal. However, coins in exceptional high-grade condition can sometimes reach higher collector prices, often ranging from around $5 to several tens of dollars. Even though this coin is not considered extremely rare, it still holds strong interest among United States half-dollar collectors because it represents a specific era of modern mint production. And the continuation of the Kennedy series during the 1980s, collectors often build full-date sets of Kennedy half-dollars, including Denver mint issues like the 1984 D coin. This makes it important as a complete series component rather than a standalone rare key-date coin. The condition of the coin plays a major role in its value because two coins from the same year and mint can have very different prices if one is ordinary uncirculated and the other is high grade with superior eye appeal. This is why professional grading services are often used. Some collectors also look for minor variations in strike quality and surface characteristics. Although the 1984 D. Kennedy half-dollar does not have widely known major errors that significantly increase its value in most cases, the historical background of this coin connects to the broader story of United States coinage in the late 20th century, when precious metal content was removed from circulating half-dollars and collector demand became the main driver of production and preservation. Today, the 1984 D. Kennedy half-dollar remains a popular collectible coin for beginners and experienced numismatists alike because it is easy to obtain in most grades, yet still carries the historical significance of the Kennedy legacy and United States mint history. Thanks for watching.